every good epic has dead parents. I think it's finally time that I start a chicken cult save and like actually start it, because I've made multiple cult leader characters, but none of them are right for the chicken cult. And I really haven't made much progress with any of those characters anyway. There's one of them that I straight up deleted the save for already. Because Hazel Woods was supposed to be the chicken cult leader, but when I actually started playing with her, it didn't really work out. Like it wasn't the vibe. I think it was something where I was attempting to combine the cult vibes with Lucid Legacy Gen 1. And that's just not what I'm going for. What I think I'm actually gonna do is make my main character the grandchild of Nicholas Holloway. Because while I haven't played his save in a long time, I do intend to, and I quite like him. Like I think he's pretty cute. So we're gonna play with some genetics. And
Turkey Shuksuna.
have Hazel and Nicholas have a child. And this will be the mother of my chicken cult leader. Alright? This is the sort of thing that I mean when I say that I need a backstory for my characters. Ultimately, they don't need to necessarily... Wow. Wow. Oh, the hairy back. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay, we can wax. Although you don't seem to hate it, given the shirt you chose, so maybe I won't. She's actually quite cute! Alright. Let's give her a name. Leah. She is romantic, erratic, and a dog lover. She dislikes lullabies, that's fair. She likes red fitness and vintage decor. You know what? We can work with that. I have no idea what aspiration to give her. I'm just gonna start dressing her and we'll see how things go. So when I'm creating characters, I like to sort of, it's almost like I'm having a conversation with them in my head. It's completely imagined. I'm not hearing voices, I promise. But in imagining who they are rather than who I want them to be, I find out what sort of aesthetics they like, what things they enjoy, and sometimes I go by how the actual Sims react. Yeah, like that. That kind of reaction I would have considered to be more of a like satisfactory, like, oh yes, I see what you're doing there, you know. Leah's story is that she moved to Henford-on-Bagley as a young mother with barely any skills, because living where she lived before was too much. Maybe she didn't have such a good relationship with her cult leader parents, which is why I'm acting like they're dead. Maybe they're not actually dead. She's just a young adult, so they could be very much alive. They're dead to her, sort of. So now she's raising a child all on her own, and I think she moves to Henford-on-Bagley for that sort of starting over, living more simply kind of vibe. The sort of plain jeans but still in her work shirt kind of thing. Like, she doesn't have that much stuff because she left on bad terms with whomever she was living with at the time. Maybe it was her parents, maybe it was the boyfriend that got her pregnant, or Or maybe it was a boyfriend that wasn't the boyfriend who got her pregnant. You know, I don't know her full story. She hasn't told me yet. But I do know that she's starting over and doesn't have a lot. And I kind of want her outfits to reflect that a little bit now that I've gathered that information. So these are our final outfits for Leah. I think her main focus is raising her daughter. And on that note, she needs a daughter. So we're gonna have a toddler because I feel like that's the point in her life where she realizes, I gotta go and I gotta take my daughter and we're gonna go live in the country and live a slow, peaceful life. Right? So we're gonna, once again, randomize 3 times. Chicken coat, chicken coat. Chicken coat, chicken coat. Chicken coat, chicken coat. Is it just me or did only her clothes change that entire time? I think it maybe did. Alright. I might actually choose what kind of child she is. So I'm leaning towards Charmer. Plus, it makes sense that the future chicken cult leader would be a charming toddler, you know? It just makes sense to me. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god! I'm a fan of the singer Aurora. But that's so perfect. She's starting a chicken cult. It's so perfect. Her hair is even kind of perfect. It's not the right color, but the bangs. I think the shorter one is the vibe. Because, like, I know they're from different packs, but I think the shorter one might be more Aurora as a toddler, you know? I'm also going to change her eyebrows because toddler eyebrows just, none of them look right to me. But I can't change too much about the way that it's arched because that'll affect how it looks when she's older. And I don't want to mess it up. Like, I want to know what she actually looks like when she ages up, you know? Let's look at some of the full body outfits. I tend towards full body outfits for little kids because it gets me out of Cass a little bit faster because I could spend all day here. I could do this all day. I think other than that, she's pretty good. I might do a little more to her mom because I can. Simply because I can. Like, tell me those glasses don't look great on her. Alright. Here I go. Into the unknown. So, let's go ahead and go to Henford on Bagley. And I think I decided for sanity reasons, I'm just going to move them into the Cordelia cottage, unfurnished. The first thing I gotta do is set up their little cottage and do so frugally. So, potentially, I'm trying to remember what I've done in the past to this particular house to make some of it make more sense. My priorities may be a little bit skewed, but I really feel very strongly that we need a fireplace. So, I think I'm gonna go for it. Because there's a chimney, so like, how am I supposed to not, you know? I haven't used this. I've seen it. I haven't used this yet. So like, the idea that they managed to get like a really cheap torn up couch, I feel like that follows. I feel like that seems right. That's cute. Right? So the like OG building would probably have this as an entry spot. This might be temporary. I'm gonna draw some temporary walls. In fact, let's do it as half walls. Just so that I can decide what I actually want to keep later. This is more of a hallway. Let's go ahead and keep the half wall vibe because I kind of like it. Like, I was just using it as an outline sort of thing, but now I low-key like it. Just a thought. This is just a fireplace. There's nothing inherently living room about having a fireplace. So allow me to experiment with the concept that this is the living room, actually. And honestly, it's not unreasonable in older houses for there to be a fireplace in the kitchen, because you could watch the fire, you would originally cook on the fire, and I don't know, it just feels... It feels tasty, honestly. It feels tasty and old home vibe. Now, because of where the baseboards are on this, I'm going to try lowering to match that. Those. That way it looks a little bit better. There's still this sort of open concept feeling, but also it's an old home. It needs these beams to hold it up kind of feeling. I could just get rid of this nook altogether. Like, it's important to the roofing, but other than that... You know what? This can save us some money. I don't like it. It's just aesthetic. And it'll save us some money. I guess I want the old house charm. With some worn sort of hand-me-down furniture. Like she got it from a yard sale. She's toddler, so we need a practice potty. Mayhaps she needs a bookcase. And a nice cute little rug. We need some toys. I could get a kiddie pool. I don't want a kiddie pool. I just don't. I think I know exactly what I want next. And, it's very important that it happens while I still have some $1,000. I would like an animal shed. And a chicken coop. So we just kind of need, you know, these are necessary. All right. And then I need enough money to actually buy a cow and a couple of chickens. So, I'll have her plant some of the like cash crops. So I won't buy these. I think, well, okay. Let's do a little bit more, just a tiny bit more, okay? Give me the cheaper one. We're vibing. We're enjoying the Warren look. All right. I think what I want is side tables. I really shouldn't be wasting this money. This all feels like such a waste of money. So early in the game, but it's not. It's gonna be so good. Is the aesthetic worth 400 simoleons? Yeah. I think a cow is gonna cost me like 500. Yeah. Or maybe that's the chicken. I think the chickens are 250 and the cows 500. Let's check. A cow is 400. I was wrong on both accounts, but I was only wrong by 100 on both accounts. Aurora acquired the communication skill and the movement skill in the, like, 8 minutes they've been here. So, she's doing great, you know? Why don't you go babble at the spotted cow? In fact, why don't you name our spotted cow? What will she name our spotted cow? Milkshake. Perfect. Bok bok to black rooster. Bok bok to black hen. She will, well, okay, we'll let Mom name them, you know? Mom can name the chickens. Name Benedict. Perfect. Name Delia. Her name will be Delia. Oh, that's so cute. She's gonna start a chicken cult, so we have to cultivate her love of chickens. It does not seem like the feeling is mutual quite yet. What's wrong? It's hot. Aw. Well, let's have Mama change your outfit for you. It's okay, baby. I understand. Your sleeves are too much. She reached communication 2 already. That's good. She needs to be communicating. She needs so much charisma. She, you know, she's a good noodle. You're so loud, Milkshake. Why? Our neighbors are here and our groceries are here. So, accept delivery. Why don't you come meet, Raul? What does share the love mean from a toddler? I am mildly concerned. I also want her to befriend the wild rabbits. I think that would be cute. We'll just... I just need her to befriend, you know? Oh, she's doing it. She's sharing the love as a little charmer. Aww. That's cute. She's just like, I just want hugs. Hugs, I demand hugs. Raul left before I could even give him a tip. Okay. She has a sentiment with her daughter already. Adoring. Leah adores Aurora. I also adore Aurora. Adore Aurora. Adore Aurora or else. There is no or else, honestly. This isn't that kind of story. Is he going in my house? Now the welcome wagon begins. Leah! What are you saying to them? She acquired the charisma skill, but it does not appear to be going well. Honestly, let's be a little bit nicer to our neighbors. I'm sure they didn't mean to complain about the accessibility of your very accessible home at the top of a mountain. I guess we could get to know them too, huh? Like, I'm just thinking, I'm making small talk, but like, it is an easy point in which to just get to know, you know? Ian is unemployed, and she walked away. She walked away after that. She's like, ah. Are they flirting? They are. They're flirting out here. Alright, stepped away and just like... Oh, that's right. She's erratic, isn't she? She's telling herself a story. Honestly relatable. Let's have lunch. Garden salad. So sick of blocks. If I don't do something else soon, I may cry. You were supposed to be cooking. Alright. Not hungry enough anyway. Wired imagination. Oh, here we go. No? You were just coming to get another book? She really doesn't want to do what I'm telling her to do. Please? You want to be friendly with Leah anyway? Babble. Thank you. Alright. Here we go. Aurora's first potty training. No. Yes? Maybe? Y'all are driving me nutty. I don't know why they couldn't come in. Like, I'm pretty sure I clicked invite in. Maybe she just didn't do it because she's clearly not doing what I'm telling her to do. Your mom's erratic, Aurora. It's not your fault. Here we go. For real this time. Anyway, on that note, I think I'm gonna cut it here. Oh, they just became good friends. Okay, that's a perfect moment to cut it here so that I can reload my game because it's driving me crazy. Like, actually, I want to cry. So